Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Crypto prices were little changed, with traders possibly keeping their powder dry ahead of the US inflation data. The personal consumption expenditure data is scheduled for release soon and will offer the latest cues on the Fed's next interest rate moves. Bitcoin sits at $67,500, down by in the last 24 hours. Ether, the second largest crypto by market cap, was changing hands at $3,764 with barely any change in the last 24 hours. The Donald Trump-themed meme coin Trump plummeted Thursday after the former president was found guilty of falsifying business records. The token sank as much as 35% after the verdict. Meanwhile, Joe Biden, a meme coin inspired by President Joe Biden, soared 20%. Trump soon recovered through and rallied nearly 50% to just under $17, even higher than before the verdict, according to CoinGecko data. Meanwhile, notional open interest in Binance's SHIB futures, which are 1,000 SHIB per contract, has exceeded the $100 million mark. While the overall outlook for the rest of the market remains negative, meme coins appear to be leading the decline in the top 100 cryptocurrencies. According to the latest situation, Bonk, Floki, WIF, Boom, and Pepe were the altcoins that fell the most in the last 24 hours. While Note, one of the market's new crypto assets, differentiates itself positively from the market with a value increase exceeding 35%, there is no crypto in the top 100 that has recorded a value increase of more than 5% in the last 24 hours. The global crypto market cap is $2.52 trillion, a 0.63% decrease over the last day. The total crypto market volume after the last 24 hours is $75.53 billion, which makes a 10.22% decrease. The total volume in DeFi is currently $5.3 billion, a 7.02% of total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $71.36 billion, which is 94.48% of total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 52.78%, a decrease of 0.34% over the day. The global crypto market cap is $2.52 trillion, a 0.63% decrease over the last day. The total crypto market 24-hour volume over the last 24 hours is $75.53 billion, which makes a 10.22% decrease. The total volume in DeFi is currently $5.3 billion, a 7.02% of total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $71.36 billion, which is 94.48% of total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 52.78%, a decrease of 0.34% over the day. US President Joe Biden signed a veto of a House joint resolution that would have repealed the SEC Staff Accounting Bulletin 121, he announced Friday afternoon. SAB 121 is a controversial piece of SEC accounting guidance that directs financial institutions holding crypto for customers to keep the assets on their own balance sheet. Critics of guidance say it makes it too difficult for financial institutions to work with crypto companies. In his statement announcing the veto, Biden said he would not support any measures that jeopardize the well-being of consumers and investors. The veto came hours after banking groups and members of Congress sent a pair of letters to Biden's desk asking him to sign the resolution to overturn SAB 121. Stablecoin company Tether has agreed to purchase up to $150 million worth of shares in Bitcoin miner BitDeer. BitDeer entered into a subscription agreement for the private placement of 18,587,360 Class A ordinary shares, generating $100 million in proceeds, according to an announcement on Friday. The agreement also includes a warrant to purchase an additional 5 million shares at $10 apiece, which will provide an additional $50 million if fully exercised. BitDeer intends to use the proceeds to fund its data center expansion and ASIC-based mining rig development, the Singapore-based company said. Shares of BitDeer jumped over 4% to $6.08 in pre-market trading after the announcement. Terraform Labs and co-founder DogeCoin have reached a settlement in principle with the US SEC over a civil case alleging fraud, according to a court filing Thursday. Terraform's Luna token climbed as much as 38% to the highest since April 12 after news of agreement became public, according to data on charting platform TradingView. The development comes less than 2 months after a Manhattan jury delivered a liable verdict after a 9-day trial. The SEC had accused Terraform Labs and Coin of misleading investors about the stability of its products. The $40 billion ecosystem based around the algorithmic stablecoin USD and an earlier version of Luna collapsed in May 2022, triggering an industry-wide contagion. The demand for spot Ether ETFs will be a lot lower than for Bitcoin equivalents for a number of reasons, JP Morgan said in a research report. JP Morgan said it expects spot Ether ETFs to attract as much as $3 billion of net inflows for the rest of this year. If staking is permitted, the figure could rise as high as $6 billion, it said. Ether ETFs are close to becoming available in US after SEC approved key regulatory filings from applicants last week. They are not yet cleared to trade because the regulator must also approve their S1 filings before that can occur. Bitcoin ETFs began trading in Jan. Bitcoin project Babylon has raised $70 million in funding to advance its plans to build staking on the world's largest blockchain. The funding round was led by Paradigm and included contributions from Polychain Capital and the venture arm of crypto exchange Bullish. Babylon offers Bitcoin as a staking asset, allowing proof-of-stake chains to acquire funding from the deep reserves stored in BTC. The aim of the project is to enhance the utility of billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, otherwise sitting idle in users' wallets through providing them with yield. Over $473 million worth of crypto has been lost to hacks and rug pulls across 108 incidents in 2024, according to a report by security service provider Immunify. In May alone, $52 million was stolen, with the majority of that being siphoned out of Gala Games and Son Finance, which were hacked for $21 million and $20 million respectively. The total marks a 12% decrease compared to May 2023. The DeFi market remains the attack vector for hackers, while centralized finance companies did not witness a single attack in 2024, the report said. Ethereum experienced the highest volume of hacks with 9 incidents representing 43% of total losses. BNB chain was in second with 19% of the total. The Uniswap Foundation has decided to postpone the highly anticipated vote that would have moved the decentralized exchange closer to activating its fee switch and giving incentives to UNI token holders who staked and delegated their tokens. Well, the decision to delay the vote, according to Foundation, was due to an issue raised by one of the stakeholders regarding the proposal, which led to further scrutiny by the Foundation. In the announcement made on Uniswap DAO Governance Forum, Erin Cohen, the lead official governing the foundation, asserted that through vetting is important because of how inalterable and sensitive this proposed upgrade is. Since then, after it was announced that the vote was being delayed, the value of Uniswap's UNI token decreased significantly as it fell more than 7% to $9.95. It had previously surged by 20% ahead of voting that promised major rewards for UNI investors. Japanese crypto exchange DMM Bitcoin confirmed on Friday that it lost more than $300 million in Bitcoin in an unauthorized leak. The exchange said it would reimburse users in full for losses resulting from the hack. In a blog post, DMM Bitcoin said 4,502.9 BTC leaked from its wallets. The BTC is valued at about 48 billion yen. Crypto analytics firm Elliptic said the theft is the 8th largest crypto exploit in history and the largest since the $477 million hack of FTX in November 2022. The crypto exchange said it is investigating the theft and has taken action to prevent further loss of Bitcoin from its wallets. Some services are now restricted, including all spot buys and new account openings. Yen-based withdrawals may take more time than usual, it added. As per CNBC reports, Binance ex-CEO CZ has been imprisoned in Lompoc, California. The news was confirmed by his defense team at Latham and Watkins. In April, the U.S. federal court in Seattle sentenced CZ to 4 months after he pleaded guilty to violating money laundering laws. The former CEO of Binance received a sentence significantly shorter than the 3 years federal prosecutors had requested. The defense had sought a 5-month probationary period, while the recommended prison sentence ranged between 12 to 18 months. Additionally, CZ and Binance agreed to pay the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission a $4.3 billion and a $50 million penalty. That's all in the bulletin today. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.